There's nothing that makes me feel more confident than wearing a nice clean jacket. Usually 9 times out of 10, whenever I feel like an outfit is slightly off a little bit, usually wearing a nice jacket is gonna solve this problem, and I know it can for you too. In this video, we're going to be going over how to choose the right jacket for men. This is an extremely important video because it's gonna help you get rid of any of those insecurities. It's gonna make you feel a lot more attractive, a lot more youthful. You're just gonna look your absolute best when you have on the right jacket. By the way, my name is Ryan. On this channel, it is my duty to make you feel and look your absolute best. If that sounds good, make sure you hit that subscribe button below. And let's get on with the first point, which is to not fail your first impression. So a jacket is extremely important, like I said before, but more importantly, it's the first thing that your peers are gonna notice, the first thing that nice young lady's gonna notice that you're trying to impress. It's the most important thing that you're gonna wear. Everyone's eyes go immediately to a jacket. So it's extremely important that you get it right on the jacket that you decide to wear. It's important because it puts that outfit together. Like I said before, your outfit might feel slightly off, and once you throw on a clean jacket, it's gonna help this all come together very well. So it's also important to have a jacket that provides the proper amount of practicality that you need. So you want a jacket that offers comfort, that's movable and breathable, that's stretchable, and that's gonna look the best on you to accentuate your best features. You don't want a jacket that's gonna make you look bigger than you are, or anything like that that's gonna bring out those insecurities or anything like that. So it's important to get these things right and to get a jacket that's gonna bring out your best features and also complement your outfit as well. A jacket is also very important because it helps you communicate to your peers about the statement that you wanna make. So me personally, I like to make the statement that I know what I'm doing, that I can put an outfit together. You may wanna exude a different type of statement when you put on a jacket. So it's important to think about these things before you purchase that jacket because it's going to really help you out going forward. Moving on is jackets aren't just about looking good. So it's important to keep a few things in the back of your mind when you're looking to purchase a jacket. First of all, you may want to consider the living environment that you live in. Your climate might be different than my climate. So I may want to go for lighter jackets. You may want to go for heavier jackets just depending on how your seasons are compared to how my seasons are. So it's important to know these things and keep them at the front of your mind when you're looking to purchase a nice jacket. You may want to go for something that has more hoods in it, more zippers, something like that. A lot of you may like the jackets that are maybe a lot longer or anything of that type of magnitude. So these are the type of questions that you need to ask yourself on a consistent basis when you're looking to purchase your nice jacket that you want to wear in front of your peers. There are also a number of different fabrics and materials that you can pick from with jackets. So you got nylon, suede, corduroy, you got denim, anything like that. I think a suede jacket, every man just needs at least one suede jacket in their wardrobe. I think this does a lot for your outfits. But any type of things that you're looking for, just always consider this. So if you're living somewhere where it's hot out majority of the year, a nylon may be a great option for you. Something like that, that's more of a lighter material. If you're in a colder environment where you get a lot more of the colder weather, wool might be a great option for you. Something that's a little heavier, that's going to really protect you and allow you to be a little warmer than someone like me or someone else who lives in a more warmer type of climate. Moving on is the understanding of how jackets can make you look thinner and more attractive. So it's important for my bigger guys to know that on a lot of your jackets, it's important to keep your jackets unzipped. Once you start zipping the jackets up, a lot of you start to bring out those insecurities. It really starts to highlight your size a lot better. So a lot more guys that are slimmer can get away with this, with more zipping the jackets all the way up or things like that. My bigger guys, it starts to bring out those things that you don't want to bring out as much. So it's important to always keep your jackets unzipped, especially if you're a bigger guy. But just in general, I think if you're a regular shaped guy as well, I think just having your jackets be unzipped is the best way to do it as well. It also allows you to exude and bring about those other under layers that you have under the jacket there. You can't really do this if you wear your jackets all the way zipped up. So there's just a lot of great things and a lot of benefits that come about when you wear those jackets unzipped. So this is something I would think that you should practice going forward. But it's also important, like I said before, just having your basic jackets like a trucker jacket, bomber jacket. I'm a big fan of bomber jackets as well. If any of you are on the market for bomber jackets, I recommend this air bomber from the brand Twillory. It's a recent bomber jacket I recently just picked up. Great bomber jacket, extremely breathable, 360 airflow fabric that's extremely light, stretchable, breathable. When we get into the fall time or whatever type of season it is, it's nice to have a jacket that protects us from those chilly type of environments, but it's also not too hot, not too stuffy. It allows us to also be flexible, movable, and stretchy as well. So this is what this jacket provides for you with this air bomber jacket from Twillory. I got mine in the charcoal color, so it's a great versatile color. It's gonna go with a lot of different type of items that I'm gonna wear as well. It's gonna match a lot of different colors as well because it has that versatile charcoal gray color there as well. I also got this air zip polo from Twillory as well. It's an orange color. I think it's very important that you have your mix of polos in there, especially those zip up polos. They are really hitting out the park right now. They're getting very popular. A lot of people are wearing them, and they just also are a great piece to wear under your jacket. You can wear them alone as well and look very great and insinuate all those things you want to bring about to your peers and yourself as well. But it's also great when you guys can layer with polos as well. They're a great layering piece. I see a lot of guys layering with t-shirts a lot, but I think a lot of guys layer with polos a lot. So this polo from Twillory is really going to help you just look a lot more better. They're going to insinuate those features that you want to bring about to everyone, and it's also going to be a great layering piece as well. Plus, like I said before, those zip-up polos are just a lot more modern. They're a different look, and they're going to look a lot more luxurious and masculine, and just like you know what you're doing, you can put outfits together a lot more when you're exuding those newer, more modern types of polos. And then to match the bomber jacket, I also got these charcoal air pants from Twillory as well. Very important, like I said before, the bomber jacket, you want something that's a little light, that's not too heavy, that's more breathable and flexible, that you can do a lot more movement with. You don't want something that's stuffy. So these air pants are basically all that I named in those pants here. They're going to be a great pants. They feel pretty much like you're wearing joggers or sweatpants was a benefit of them, but they're really more so you can wear them for upper casual type of situation, but they feel like you're wearing lightweight sweatpants. So Twillory has a lot of great items on their website. I'll make sure I leave you the link in my description for Twillory. Make sure you check them out. It's a great brand that I recommend you checking out as soon as possible. So if you're a fan of longer jackets, I recommend, you know, the field jackets. You got the Mac coats, you got the car coats, you got the overcoats, anything like that. These are a great option as well. If you're someone who likes to dress in a more upper casual formal type of aesthetic, that's perfectly fine. That's great. So you might want to go for a jacket that's longer, so to help cover up that suit that you're wearing, especially as you're starting to get scattered showers as we go on through our yearly basis with the different season changes and things like that. So it's important to, just like I said before, be aware of your environment. If you're someone who doesn't get as much rain and stuff like that, you may not have a use for your longer jackets and coats versus someone who, like I said before, wears a suit that's going to be in a more formal type of situation. You may want to cover up and protect those type of clothing outfits that you're going to be wearing. So the next important thing, as I said before, I kind of mentioned earlier, is to consider the weather that you're living in. So if you live in a colder environment, it's probably a good idea if you look into more of the lined jackets like Sherpa lining, Shearling jackets, things like that. Parka jackets, these are going to be a great option if you're in those colder type of environments. If you're someone where it rains a lot, I've mentioned this before, this should be common sense by now, but just in case you are not aware, make sure you stay away from suede. Like I said before, I do recommend everyone have at least one suede piece in their wardrobe, especially for jackets, but it's important to know when you can and cannot wear a suede jacket. So if you're someone that gets a lot of rain, snow, things like that, you may want to revert to not having as many suede items because it's just going to get ruined and it's going to mess up those nice suede jackets, which are not cheap. You know, I'm the first person to know that. I'll tell you that right now. So you want to make sure that you're just getting things that are going to line up with your type of environment a lot better. That's going to make a lot more sense as far as your future purchases. So moving on is to understand what the occasion is. So if you're someone that likes to go to maybe concerts or things like that, bars, clubs, any type of situation like that, you might want to be a little more strategic about the jackets that you're going to wear. So these are going to be a great option for, you know, I would say more of a darker, more durable type of jacket. I would not wear a lighter colored jacket to any of these type of situations. You got people jumping up and down and things dropping and falling, things like that. I've been in these situations. I've gotten some of my nice jackets ruined and stained. It was not pretty and did not, you know, was not a happy price that I had to pay to get the jacket repaired. So make sure you're not making the mistake that I did. If you're gonna go out in these type of situations, make sure you're getting those more durable jackets, darker jackets also, because if they're darker, they're not gonna show up as much when you get those little minor stains on them and things like that when you're in these busy type environments with a bunch of people around you yelling and screaming and jumping up and down. So going away from that, if you're someone that likes to go for more formal type of situations, I think blazers and sport coats are going to be your best friend. They just provide that more formal type of more business-like aesthetic that you're looking for in a more formal type of situation. And these are going to be a great type of jacket for that type of situation as well. If you're going on a date, I think suede jackets are a great option for dates. You can also throw in the blazers and sport coats in this type of situation as well. These are going to look great for those date night type of activities. If it's a casual night out with your friends, these are pretty much fair game with any type of jacket here. Trucker jackets, bomber jackets, field jackets, suede, anything like that. You can pretty much count on that's gonna carry you throughout a day. Just a casual night out with your friends is gonna be pretty much any type of jacket that you wanna exude here. But it's important to know the type of occasion that you're gonna be in the most and just try to purchase and get a good jacket that's gonna hit it on all type of cylinders there. So it's gonna make sure all your boxes are checked off when you're looking to wear a jacket for the type of situations that you're gonna be in on a consistent basis. Now that you figure out why a jacket is so important, make sure you guys are using these tips to just go about getting the correct jacket that you need. Also, make sure you guys are tagging me on Instagram, pictures of you in a nice jacket that you're wearing at Ryan_Darks. I would love to comment on your post, interact with you on your post more. If you want to tag me in the comments or in the actual post, that'll be great. Make sure you guys check out my video on this video here. It's a lot more information on how to, you know, get the right jacket, choosing the right jacket, all those type of topics. This video here will hit it out the park with that and teach you a lot more about that topic. See you guys next time. Thanks. Peace.